Have you always wanted to try to solve one Rubik's Cube, but you can never solve the Rubik's Cube? Today, you will start with nothing, and then you'll be learning the cross, and then you will finish up your first layer, and then you'll be learning the second layer, and voila, you finish the whole cube. That's how simple it is. Alright, let's get on to it. Now the first thing to know about how to solve a Rubik's Cube is to know the different phases of the color. Now this is the white phase because of the white color stickers in the center, and this is the green phase, and lastly this is the red phase. Now the first thing to do is to make a white cross on the white phase. And now we're going to look for pieces that have two colors on it, especially white stickers. And this, for example, is something that we don't want to look for. It has three color, 1, 2, 3, white, orange, blue. It's absolutely not something we're looking for. Instead, we'll be looking colors like white, green, or you could simply just look at the very bottom of the cube, the yellow face, and we'll be looking for pieces that have two colors like white, orange right here. And once you have locked onto the orange, you want to like drag it all the way to the orange face and align with it. Now you want to turn one big round to align with the white, and that will be your first cross piece. And generally that is the idea you can apply to the rest of the cross pieces as well, like this white red right here. You turn one big round up and you be aligning with the white. So most likely you're gonna get this problem whereby this pieces is flipped. And so if you were to turn it up to the white face, you're gonna see the blue is not at the right place, white is not at the right place, and this is the way to deal with it. So you just spin the front face to the right, and you see this top part that has no white sticker on it. You want to turn it to the right and fit this white sticker above. And once you have done so, you want to align them to their respective colors. So you're most likely going to run into this problem where the missing cross piece is in between two correct cross pieces. So what you're going to do is that you're going to hold in a direction where you can push this missing cross piece and away from the correct cross piece, and move the correct cross piece back up. And track this missing cross piece because we're going to bring it back to the correct face. And then we're going to turn up to the correct face. And that's how you solve this problem. When you've completed cross, what you want to do is flip the cube upside down and follow me with this 4-move sequence that will bring you throughout the whole video. And this is widely known as the sexy move or the magic move, some people call it. Now do follow along. Up, left, down, right. Up, left, down, right. In this part, you most likely have an idea where the pieces are going to be. Like this, for example, white and white, red, blue is supposed to be here. So we're going to be looking for white, red, blue piece, which is here. And what you want to do is bring it above the corner slot hole and put it above and perform the sexy move. Sometimes doing once is not enough, so you want to repeatedly doing the sexy move. So from here, I'll do the sexy move again until the white face is down. So it's not in yet. And there you go, it's in already. Sometimes this move requires you to do 1 set to 6 set in order to put the pieces in. So here we have another pair, white, green, red. The piece is here, so what we want to do is put it in with the sexy move. And a few more times, it'll get in. And there you go, 3 sets, a number of 3 sets. You're probably going to run into this problem. For example, white, blue, orange is stuck in the white, orange, green corner slot hole. So what you want to do is to bring it out by performing the sexy move right here. And after which you have done so, you want to bring it to the original slot hole above it. So right above this slot hole, and perform the sexy move. So here's one case where you need to repeat 5 sets of sexy move before you're able to slot into the corner. And sometimes 1 set of sexy move is enough, but sometimes you will require at least 5 sets of sexy move, and that will be the maximum actually. Welcome to the second layer. So this step, you want to find what is the pieces in between the layer. Like this, for instance, is green and red, which is right here. You want to align the green with the green centerpiece, and then you decide whether to drop right or to drop left. And in this case, it's to drop left in this algorithm right there. So you want to drop left, which you can follow right here. Right, up, a left, down, and you turn the whole cube to your left, and then left, up, right, down. Moving forward to the next example, we have blue and red right here. You want to go look for the pieces, which is here for my case, and I want to align it this way and to decide whether to drop it to the left or to the right. And in this case, we're dropping it to the right. Left, up, right, down, turn the whole cube to the right, right, up, left, down. This will be one of the problems that you will run into where you're looking for blue and orange, and just so happen it's stuck in between of the second layer of some other pieces. So what you want to do is that you want to replace it with any pieces you can find, and in this case this is aligned with green and orange, which is supposed to be in this slot. So I'll be slotting into the right slot. Left, up, right, down, turn the whole cube to the right, right, up, left, down. You're more likely to meet this as well, where the blue and orange is flipped. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna find a replacement to replace it. Like this, for example, blue and yellow. You wanna replace it by dropping it to the left. Alright, once you have pushed it out, you want to look for the top layer to search for that piece that you have pushed out, which is there, align it, and drop it in. And when you're at the last layer, this is a move that you need to learn. Open up the front and close up the front. So here's an algorithm for it. You open up the front and you insert the sexy move, and then you close up the front. This will change the top layer so that the pattern on top will change. And what I want you to imagine is like an L shape in this side, and I want you to ignore the yellow corner at the bottom. And once you do it, just try to do a sexy move once more. You will see a vertical line. And from here, you want to hold a horizontal position. You don't want to hold in a vertical position because it doesn't work. So hold it in a horizontal position. And from there, you can insert the open door, sexy move, and close up the door. And you should be able to get across from there. Now in this layer, you have to pay attention to what color is aligned and what is not. Like this, for example, is not aligned, so I have to move it to an aligned color like this, orange and green. And as you can see, blue and red is not aligned, so we have to swap those two pieces. Now as you can see, there's these two correct pieces right here. What you want to do is put these two correct pieces behind of you and the right hand side of you, and place the two misaligned pieces in front of you and left of you. You're most likely going to run into this problem where the opposite color is the unaligned pieces, like this and this. They're unaligned and they're opposite of each other. And this is aligned, but they're not side by side. Still, you just want to flip them once so that they can be positioned in the right place later. So after I have done the edge swap, I want to be looking for two correct edges, which I can find here, this two, and I get two unaligned edges as well. And as usual, I want to put it behind me and the right of me, and then I perform the edge swap. All of them should be in the correct position like this. So in this step, you want to be looking for correct corners, like this, for example, is correct. as it is yellow, blue, red. It's at the yellow, blue, red zone, except that it's not correctly flipped. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna preserve this corner and swap the rest of the corners around. Once you have done so, you want to check if you have got the correct corners beside, which in this case is not correct. Since it's yellow, green, red, it's not. And once I have done it again, I realized that it's correctly aligned, except not flipped, correctly aligned, except not flipped. You're most likely going to get this case as well where none of the corner is correctly aligned. So what you're going to do is that you're going to do one-time corner swap in any faces, and you would definitely get one correct corner, and you got to search for it. Like for my case here, it's going to be the yellow, red, green. It's correctly aligned, except none of the others are aligned. Like this, for example, is not aligned here, not aligned here as well. So you want to hold the correctly aligned corner at your right hand side, and then you want to perform the corner swap. Sometimes you have to perform the corner swap more than once to get all the corners aligned. Like for this case, I have to do it twice. Now I have all the corners correctly aligned. Once you have confirmed all the correct alignment for the edges and for the corners, you want to turn the cube upside down like this. And what you're going to do is that you're going to put the wrongly flipped corner right hand side of you and the bottom of you, and then you're going to perform the sexy move from here. Now you're going to be very careful when you're performing this sexy move. You want to make sure that yellow is facing downward before you continue to the next pieces. So keep going until, now look, this yellow is facing downward now. Now that I have confirmed that it's facing downward, I want to be only moving the bottom layer and keep my top two layers still, and do not move my top two layer. Now carefully bring over the wrongly flipped corner over right below here, and then you can continue to perform the sexy move from here. So you still want to be careful about this and make sure the yellow is facing downward before you shift another wrong corner over and continuously perform the sexy move until the yellow face downward. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new in this channel, what I do is posting interesting video of what I am good at. I would most likely be posting every week. If you like what you see here, please press on the subscribe button and like the video. If you also have any question you want to ask, just leave it at the comment section below. I'll definitely answer to you.